Where we come out. Where we come out.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top three today. Hamilton, Rees, and Max Verstappen. Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
Great work out there today. Let's have your thoughts. Who would you say is your biggest rival at the moment? It's been a great qualifying session for you. Are you going to carry that momentum into the race? I've heard rumours that you're interested in moving to this team. Is there any truth to that? Appreciate your time.
All right, I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
We're back in Italy once again for another round of the Formula One World Championship. And what a great race is in store for us today here at the oldest circuit on the calendar. Monza hosted its first race all the way back in 1922, with top speeds up to 215 miles per hour and an average lap speed of around 155 miles per hour. Monza's reputation as one of the fastest circuits in the sport is well earned. We have 11 corners on this 3.6-mile track, with the best overtaking chance coming into the heavy braking zone of the Turn 1 chicane. And I'm joined once again by Anthony Davidson to bring you the lowdown for today's race. Let's talk about Rees. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
They've been avoiding mistakes and have had solid pace, so it's been a good season so far, but whether they can keep that up long-term remains to be seen.
Wow, second race.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and Rees completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Verstappen, Leclerc, Valtteri Bottas, and Perez, Ricciardo, Norris, Gasly, and Carlos Sainz, Raikkonen, Vettel, Yuki Tsunoda, and Russell, Giovinazzi, Mick Schumacher, Lance Stroll, and Nikita Mazepin. Latifi and Esteban Ocon rounds off the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
I'm noticing our parts and upgrades.
After the points finished last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going.
Our parts and upgrades are coming in and I can feel we're getting faster because we're placing higher in the grid, especially in qualifying. And mediums. Burning a lot of overtake. Alright guys, here we go. Let's see how we do. Terrible start. Terrible start. Full race update.
8th place. You're in 8th place. Ricardo is ahead of you. The gap is less than a second. They're on fresh softs. Gasly behind. Less than a second separate you. They're on fresh softs. Our gap to first place is 4.0 seconds. 6 laps until your pit window is open. 12 laps to go.
Alright, we started on pole. Got swamped. And kicked down to 8.
DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Pit stop information.
Okay, you only have to stop once now. 1 stop left. Pit window opens in 5 laps time. 5 laps.
life, boy. Trying to cut my nose off. Rival status.
They're in second. The difference is 2.9 seconds. They're on fresh softs. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1 minute 23.7.
What a block.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Gap to teammate behind is 2.9 seconds.
Whoa.
Understood, copy that.
Driver behind.
Perez behind. Okay, the gap behind is 0.8 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 4 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:25.5.
Fastest lap. Driver in front.
Bottas ahead. Gap to car in front is 0.9 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 5 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1 minute 24.1. You're taking 1.8 seconds out of them each lap.
I'm having to be so late on the brakes just to keep up with them. Got DRS right there. Come on, Bottas.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
3 wide. Oh, heavy on the brakes. Oh my gosh. All right, we're in third. We're on the podium so far. Lap 7 of 13. Driver behind.
Leclerc behind. The gap is less than a second. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 6 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:24.4.
On the brakes. Oh! Oh gosh, no! Crap! I made a late dash to the pits. I saw Hamilton and Verstappen pitting, and I wanted to stick with those guys.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
5 seconds. They should have let me serve it in the pits. There's no way the game is going to give me a 5-second lead. Oh! Oh, the freaking lag. Full race update.
Sebastian's in for his stop. You have P15. P15, Verstappen ahead. Less than a second separate you. They're on fresh mediums. Leclerc is behind you. The gap behind us is 1.0 seconds. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. The gap to the car ahead is 2.8 seconds.
Rival status.
They're in fourth. The difference is 1.3 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. The time last lap was a 1 minute 43.8. There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
We're up in second on lap 10, 3 laps to go. Oh, the lag is going to ruin our race.
Okay, you're catching the car ahead, but remember, we need to get to the end of the race on these tyres.
Okay, Jeff. Plan is to try and get Hamilton and let Hamilton and Verstappen fight. Hopefully I can get 5 seconds ahead out of that. Oh, gosh.
Nice work, that brings you up a place.
They move so much under braking in this year's game. There's no way we're going to get 5 seconds on Hamilton. Full race update.
You are in first position, front of the pack. Hamilton is behind you. The gap is less than a second. They're on fresh mediums. That was our
Less than a
last stop.
second.
No more scheduled pit stops. Just 3 laps to go now. 3 laps.
Which means he's going to have DRS. Rival status.
They're in second. They're on fresh mediums. The time last lap was a 1:24.2.
Here he comes. Standing on the brakes. Oh, gosh.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
I'm afraid to look where this penalty is going to put us.
This is your final lap of the race.
Come on, Aston Martin. That extra point for fastest lap is definitely gonna help. Just gotta keep it together, and I can see the arrow. He's coming. Hamilton's coming. Hamilton's coming. No, 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 no. Together.
Can't complain about that one. That was an excellent drive.
Where did we end up? Where did we end up?
Yet another historic win under their belts. Well done to the team at Mercedes. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
Third.
Well, they
Was that
certainly
us
stood
on
out
the
to the
right?
drive with tons
Third.
of confidence on the track. I think their ability to keep their cool, even during some of the more hectic parts of the race, meant they were able to capitalise on the mistakes of other drivers, giving them the opportunity
What's
to
the
make their way
point
to the top
difference?
spot with ease.
What's the point difference? What's the point difference?
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners today.
Yeah, so if we didn't get that penalty for speeding in the pits, we would have definitely gotten first place. I just want to see where the points fall now. I'm not interested in that.
Let's have a look then at the driver's standings. It's a great
5-second
result for
penalty.
Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
Let's give it to Esteban Ocon.
Crap.
That was a commanding performance today. Very impressive indeed.
Let's move on to the
Standings.
constructors. Mercedes continue to extend their lead.
37
I'm equal
points.
parts exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula One.
Second
Be
in the
sure to join us
Constructors,
for the next
Championship.
one.
Second in Constructors, second in the Drivers' Championship. We're 37 points down. We got pushed down all the way to ninth in one turn and one corner. Pits really quick. We were down at 17th at one point. Wow. They block so much. The final lap. Surprised Hamilton didn't catch it. He was right there, as you can see. Jeez. All right, guys. That was round 7 at Monza. 3 more rounds left. This is a 10-rounder. And let's see. We're 37 points off the championship lead. We should be able to make that up. I'm hoping, fingers crossed. And we're 111 points off of the Constructors' Championship. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. If you like what you saw, please hit the like button and consider subscribing. And we will see you round 8. Again, thanks for tuning in. Reese out.